Hello again, YouTube, and welcome to my review of the McFarlane Toys The Walking Dead Comic Series 3 Rick Grimes. This figure is one of my favorites in the entire comic series line. I barely have any complaint about it, and the small complaints I do have are like really minimal. But we'll get to that when the time's right. Let's look at his accessories first. Here is his M4 carbine rifle. See if the camera can pick that up properly. It's got some nice silver dry brushing on it. He comes with a shotgun as well. Also in advance, apologies for the weird background thingy, but all my other videos were getting messed up with the lighting, so I had to move location. Also some metal dry brushing, a little bit of paint here on the other side. His hatchet, which can be stored on his belt on the right. Let's hope the camera focuses properly. This is kind of like take 4 or 5 already. That's a really nice paint job. Looks like actual wood, blood splatter. Do be careful because it tends to snap off right here. I know from experience because this is actually my third comic series, Rick Grimes. And with the two others, there was either a hatchet breaking or even a revolver, but I'll get to that in a moment. And even though in the comic books he does not use this revolver, especially not at the time in the prison, he actually uses a Glock, but whatever. Got a really nice paint job as well. And it fits in his holster, however, do not push it too far. I did that with one of my other ones, and it snapped in half. As for the figure itself, you might have already been wondering if you have this figure. There's something strange about his face. Well, that's because I customized it. Here's one of my other Rick Grimes figures with an uncustomized face. As you can see, the original looks a bit more angry. Cheeks are slightly rosy. Looks quite a bit older. However, this one is based on Charlie Adler's artwork. This, however, I repainted it, resculpted his nose a bit, and he looks a bit younger, and he looks more like Tony Moore's art, and as well as how the prototype images were of this figure. Come on, focus. Apologies if the video is potato quality. It's really a simple custom job, but it took me a few days to do it properly. Layer by layer, let it dry properly. Then the whole sculpting the nose. That took me a few tries. But anyway, let's look at the rest of the figure. As I said, he's really good. He's probably my favorite. The only nitpick I have is they sculpted his ring, his wedding ring, but it's not painted. That's pretty much the only thing, aside from the usual McFarlane potato quality when something breaks. But other than those things, this figure is just Amazing! I mean, look at that hair. Nicely sculpted, paint wash. Same for his clothes. Blood splatter, little hole, tear. And yeah, even his bandages. And spoiler alert, Rick loses his hands in the comics. I'm not gonna tell you how. Those who read the comics will know how. If you do want to know and you haven't read the comic books, I suggest you read them. They're really good. Let's take a look further. His jeans got a nice wash. His boots as well. This is absolutely amazing. This is kind of why I prefer the comic series figures over the TV series figures. Although I love those as well. It's a shame that they cancelled them. But with the comic series, I think they have a lot more freedom because they don't need to base the figures on actual people. Gives them a bit more freedom. Let's look at his articulation. His head goes this far down. Doesn't go up because of the hair. It can rotate, obviously. Tilt. His arms go this far up. They rotate. They go about 90 degrees at the elbow. And, well, that's where it ends on the right because no hand, duh. And on the left, he's got two swivels at the wrist, one at the bottom of it, and one at his hand, and a hinge as well. It's got a waist twist, but it's really stiff, even after heating it up. And here's a tip with any McFarlane figure, or any figure actually. If something does not want to move and it's supposed to move, put it in hot water first, or use the hairdryer on it. Soften the plastic up a bit. Otherwise, your figure is gonna snap. Anywho, let's continue. His legs move this far forward. And this far back. Bends at the knee. And his feet move just a little. The left more than the right. They don't really go up or down, but it does move slightly left or right. And that's about it for this figure. He's really, really good. Difficult to find these days, especially in online stores. You can find them on like eBay or something, but a lot of people are asking ridiculous prices for this guy. The cheapest at retail I found him was in the 2-pack with Andrea, but that's the bloody black and white version. And for some comparisons, let's see, here he is next to his son Carl. See if he can stand up. Yes, he does. His girlfriend Andrea, who I customized slightly as well, but not as much, just a bit more dirt on her pants. And who else? I got the entire comic series 3 and 4. Gonna get 5 as soon as they come out here, but I will get Shane soon. I'm gonna review him, and then I'm gonna customize him into a Rick figure from issue number 6. Those who read the comic will know what he looks like in there. Let's see, let's get Jesus in here as well, because why not? Michonne. If I could, I'd put them all here, but I think I'm gonna run out of space. Lee, as Clementine would say. Speaking of Clementine. Yeah, Dwight, Abraham, and Pincushion Zombie are not gonna fit on here. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.